Don't need no flag. Got a lot of things to keep intact. So pack that chair home and show some loving. No rumors, just the facts. Don't you give up now. Go the distance with the Information Girl.
Hi, everybody. This is Gio, and my host today, co-host is.
Marlene, and I am one of the Information Girls.
Yes, right. We are the Information Girls. Now, we're going to bring you something a little different today. We want to tell you about how to start a home business. Okay. And we took this information from the internet, and I will have the link down below so that you can read this information for yourself. Okay, Marlene, you ready?
Yes.
Let's get started then. How to start a home business or how to start a business. For many, entrepreneurships has become the American dream. So the American dream is to own your own business, with adults and children alike taking steps to start a business. Some people tire of traditional employment, while others spot an opportunity and decide to pursue it, sometimes as a side hustle. That's right. That's how most businesses get started, by entrepreneurs. It just was a side hustle, and then they thought about it and decided, oh, wait a minute, I can make this into a big business and really make some money. So most of the time, side hustles become a big business. Starting a business is a lot easier and less time consuming than running one.
Yeah.
Okay? Though there are some steps you'll want to take to make sure you're operating legally. Other steps, perhaps the most important ones, involve making sure you're offering something to the market that they want. It's just like when I'm an affiliate marketer, okay? I have to watch what businesses that I become a part of, because if it's not something the consumer wants, or if it's not something that other affiliate marketers want, I'm just wasting my time, and ain't nobody going to buy it. Nobody is going to join me. So you have to do research to see if a home business, is it something that people want. You understand that, Marlene?
Yes.
Okay. Now, here are 6 tips to help you start your home business. Number 1, research your market. Okay. Before you invest in materials, space, marketing, and all the other details of launching your business, study other companies in the field you want to pursue. Before taking the plunge, spend time observing other businesses and learning from their mistakes and their success. Wow. And you can apply that to YouTube.
Yeah. I would definitely say research will save you. If you look and see, you have to see how other people failed so that you don't make the same mistakes.
True.
Can't just jump into it.
Tip from Gio. That's me. I would make sure my business was online due to the pandemic, because most people are shopping and ordering online these days. So whatever you think of, make sure that you can make a website for it and put it online, because that is where most people these days are shopping. They don't go out like they used to. They shop online. They buy their groceries, clothes, whatever it is, toiletries, paper towel, everything is coming through where? Amazon.com. So you want to make sure that you have a website too for your business. Number 2, solve a problem. The best business ideas solves problems customers already have. This could be a new grocery store in a neighborhood that's never been done before. Okay, so it could be just a small mom and pop store right on the corner of a busy street or in your neighborhood that's nobody has ever put up a store like that. So you have to do your research, test, you have to ultimately come up with a product or service that offers a solution to a customer problem. So if you've never had a corner store in your neighborhood, that might be good now. Because of the pandemic and stuff, that might be a really good idea because what people still need food.
Yeah.
Most people still smoke,
Hmm.
you
Yeah,
know,
and it fills a need.
right? Gas. We need gas for our cars. So that doesn't you if you wanted to do a corner store, that would be a great idea because the pandemic will not affect it. So you still got to think about COVID-19. You know,
Mhm.
if you're starting a business now, okay?
Right.
All right, and do your testing and research before you actually decide on it. All right. Number three, choose a legal structure for your business. All right. Before you get too involved in designing websites and announcing your new venture, take some time to think about which type of legal entity makes the most sense for your specific business. The three most common are sole proprietorship or doing business as, and most of the time they call that DBA, limited liability company. That stands for LLC, which provides a firewall between your personal and business affairs. And then an S corporation, which also provides liability protection. When you don't set up your business the right way, you end up treating it like a hobby.
Mm,
Yeah, you have to set it up the right way and make sure that you have all the legal stuff in line so that you don't think that it's a hobby and you're going to treat it as a business and you're going to get up out that bed and work it.
right. Because if you don't look at things as a business, if it's just something that you're doing just for fun, you have to remember if it's to make money, you have to do what it takes to get it accomplished.
You have to stay consistent and persistent
Right.
in order to do it. Number four, open a business bank account. Once you have your legal paperwork ready, you can set up a bank account in your company's name. And that is something I did right off the bat. Okay. All right, now, number five, create a plan. Often referred, okay, creating a plan often refers to a roadmap for your company. A business plan is a critical document for getting your venture off the ground successfully. Contrary to popular belief, you don't need a complicated, elaborated business plan. It can and should be simple and actionable. Get 10 priority points down and act on them. Figure out what needs to happen today, this week, this month, and get it out of your head. Put it on a paper where you can see it and get the rolling on it. Get the managing what you put on that paper. Number one, do it, cross it out. Number two, do it, cross it out. Not only will it help you with your decision making, but it will reduce overwhelming feelings. Most of you heard me say, whoever heard my story about owning a business, the first thing I said, I write a business plan. Okay, when I came to YouTube and I found out I could make some money, baby, I sit down and wrote what I wanted out of YouTube. I wanted it to pay some bills.
Right.
Okay, and I wanted three monetized channels. And guess what Geo got? Three monetized channels. I did not stop until I got everything that was on that business plan. So you have to be consistent and persistent. And sometimes things may not go your way. That's okay too, you know, but don't give up on your dream. Just figure out how to fix it,
Yeah.
and keep on going, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
I think that's the thing, Gio. We have to stay consistent. I think that that's the biggest obstacle for most people is just being consistent.
Right. No matter what. It was just like was on YouTube yesterday, and I was looking at all of these big YouTubers under the cooking and the family, and I saw all of these big numbers, 1 million views, 600,000 views, blah blah. And all of them was way more than any of my three channels, and I sit here and I said, I ain't gonna never get there. Then that was a negative, you know. But for
Mhm.
me, I put in the positive and say, be consistent and persistent, and you'll get there because they had to start at view number one.
Mhm.
Okay. And you can do the same thing because you have a power greater than yourself in the front of you. And when you have God in the front of you, Gio, you can do whatever. Get back up, get on this computer, and put a video out. And
And I
that's
will, and I also add to that, Geo, too, is to not compare yourself. While it's good to look what other people are doing, you have to compare yourself to where you were and now who you are now. Is it better than who you were? So that's what's important. Moving forward, not looking behind.
that's right. And she is exactly right, guys, because even I can get to that point to where sometimes I'll be, okay, I'm gonna never get there, but like I said, you have to combat that negative right away.
Right
So
away.
you can get back up and know that you can do it too, because they started at view one. Remember that?
Mhm.
Okay. But if you let that negative get you down, you're just gonna sit there. I don't care if it take you an hour to pump yourself up and get back on it. Okay,
Right.
never, never give up on your dream.
Right.
All
I
right,
agree.
yeah. Okay, number 6 is the last one. Become familiar with local, state, and federal laws. There are many, many federal, state, and local laws and policies that have to be followed, from what taxes you have to pay to what e-file accounts must be set up. The IRS website can be helpful and useful for this, as well as your local small business development center. After your business starts to make money, get yourself an accountant. This is so much easier, and let them take care of your taxes. And that's exactly what I did.
Mhm.
Okay. After I started to make some money, and I had no idea how to do my own taxes. After you make so much money, and then you start putting in all the things that you can get a tax deductible off of, I was kind of lost. So I decided that I needed an accountant. So I got one, and I've been with him since 2000 and what, maybe 2011, and he does my taxes every year. I trust him, and so far I ain't had to pay back.
That's good.
So that is good. So make sure you get somebody that know what they're doing, and that's mainly their job, is to take care of taxes and things like that. So that is how to start a home business, and those were the tips that you should read for yourself, and the link will be down below. Do you want to add anything else, Marlene?
Yeah, I just want to encourage somebody to whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to do it, not because of anybody else. If it's something that you want to do, you want to start your home-based business. Don't let anybody discourage you and tell you that you can't do anything. You can do whatever you put in your mind if you believe it. That is the number one thing. You have to believe in yourself and move forward. And like Gio said, be consistent.
Right. There you go, guys. And with that said, this is the Information Girls, Marlene and I, Geo. No rumors, just
Just the fact.
facts. All right. Bye bye, everybody.
Information girls, we got the pearls, we got strategies where dreams come true. Let's rock this chat, don't need no flag. Got a lot of things to keep intact. So pack that channel and show some loving. No rumors, just the facts. Don't you give up